In years past, the Child Welfare Agency in our state has said that teenage foster kids have the right to refuse placement in a foster home or facility. They may feel unsafe or unwanted in some of those homes. But now the Department of Children, Youth and Families, DCYF, plans to force some kids to accept a placement against their will using a court order.
I won't give a I'll come with you. My clothes are gone.
These are the chaotic scenes at the Department of Children, Youth and Families office in Kent. Police are often called to state offices like this by desperate state social workers who say they can't manage the kids.
Admit to it. Are you slow?
They are mostly older foster children with behavioral problems, mental illness, or kids who object to a foster home or facility that the state has tried to place them in. Wouldn't want to go there, why?
Sometimes it felt like little jail cells almost, where you would have to go in, you'd have to give them all of your things.
Basha Katie and other current and former state social workers told us that at times they can understand why kids find a foster family or facility uninviting or unsafe. For the past 6 years, the state has housed some hard-to-place children in hotels and DCYF offices, forcing them to bed down at times in the lobby. Now the state is scrambling to meet a November 1st federal court order barring the use of hotels and office buildings as housing. Today, DCYF confirms to King 5 it will try a new tactic to meet the court's demand. For a very small number of youth who repeatedly refuse safe, suitable placements, the department may request the juvenile court order such youth to accept the safe, suitable placements DCYF has offered. DCYF will tap the authority of the courts to force kids into a placement.
You get taken away from your family and then say that you've never seen them again, or you can't stay in this area, and you have to go here and sleep with these random people. Sometimes it's not okay.
Taylor Campbell only recently left the foster care system after years of office stays and night-to-night placements in foster homes.
We would just get dropped off at 10 o'clock at night, and I would go lay down in this gross room in this bed and then not sleep, and I would get picked up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I would go back to the DCF office. It was terrible, and I didn't want to go there.
She refused placements many times. We also talked today to Colleen Shea Brown, who's a supervisor for the advocacy group Legal Counsel for Youth and Children. She called the use of court orders, quote, a terrible idea, a direct contradiction to the point of listening to children and putting their needs first. DCYF is really in a tough spot here. By court order, it cannot put kids into hotels or offices starting next month, and the department cannot use physical force on kids. So how will it make them stay in a foster home? DCYF says the decision on enforcement of these orders will be up to the judge. I'm Chris Ingalls in the King 5 newsroom.
I know you'll be following this for us, Chris. Thank you.